It is Team Cooler Master. It's going to be Twist, Jermaine, Fantasy, Mongoose, and Robbie. I don't know who's playing as Mongoose. That's it's not Fantasy, no. Who in earth is playing as Mongoose? Don't know. Pass. For Zatu, it is Andy, Rix, Fraser, Zolly, and James. So we are live. No one going down in the opening exchanges. The opening grenades going out. Zatu pushed forward. You can see it looks like he's coming from the B side. Zolly's not looking too confident with that AK-47 there. Jermaine shutting down Fantasy in a team kill. That's never good. Zolly peeks around and can catch a glimpse. You see a lot of fire coming around the side. Twist and Robbie getting 2 frags of their own there. Robbie getting tagged up heavily. Zolly does shut down Robbie and Twist there. Suddenly it is Fraser and Zolly versus Jermaine in a 2-on-1. Let's have a look. Jermaine, he's planting over at B. They didn't realise where he was. They're going looking now. Zolly's coming charging back. Just caught a glimpse of Jermaine passing across, and he managed to shut down Zolly. Bomb down. Fraser versus Jermaine, and I got a feeling Jermaine's going to pull this one off because Fraser doesn't seem to know where he is at all. He was just based up on the top there. 26 seconds on the clock. Is he going to try and work his way through? He's got to get the diffusing. Remember, it takes 7 seconds to get that diffusing. Jermaine's there, and I think Jermaine started that round very well. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the round. Not bad for Jermaine now. So opening up things. Team Cooler Master do pick up the round. Kind of expect them to win this, but we thought we'd cover this one since they're pretty much the only team that have faltered so far. And as far as I know, they were playing it in complete seriousness. They just lost that round, so you lost that match to Yo-Yo Tech B team. So, Twist shutting down Zolly there. James also gone down. Zatu down in 5-on-3 already. Fantasy taking a lot of abuse so far this land from a lot of players. Not a very well liked Team Cooler Master. Don't know why really. I guess it's a lot of the cockiness of youth that gets them into trouble. Twist getting a frag of his own there. Fraser last man standing. Bomb plant going in from Jermaine. Robbie peeking for him. Fraser is over in plant room. Long way away. He's managed to smoke it up. Caught a glimpse of someone over at the bins. Didn't manage to get the frag. They know exactly where you're going. Comes around, gets the tag, not the frag. Fantasy shuts him down. 2-0 the score. So, opening early rounds in this multiplayer I36. And he said I34. That was some time ago. That was about last August. Multiplayer I36 Rustlers Call of Duty 4 tournament. And Robbie shutting down Zolly in the opening frag there. Fantasy with a grenade on Fraser. And James also in a lot of trouble as well. Andy a little bit slow getting around there. Andy the scope for Zatu. Looking down B. Oh, nice shot actually. Didn't manage to shut him down though. Got the tag on him. It was Fantasy, and you can see he just took him to nothingness there. Vasquez does get the frags though, and that's what counts. Rix, last man standing for Zatu. And in all sorts of trouble. Team Cooler Master look like they mean business here. They know the camera's on them. They're 3-0 up in the attacking sides, and they seem to have this one under control. As we push forward, James tossing out the smoke and the grenade. Why he's going up around this way, I don't know. Seems far too convoluted and open. It's a rather strange defensive position from James there. Rix does shut down Jermaine. So opening frag goes to Zatu this time. Twist trying to get a peek. It's just on the B plant room stairs. It's been tagged up. He's still there though. Deagle in hand. Not managing to shut down whoever he's got pinned. Zolly does take down Robbie. So that's sniper down. They're both working in the way here. Fantasy comes around. Shuts down Rix. Helping Twist out there. Vasquez taking down Fraser. Evening things up to 3-on-3. Bomb loose on the ground between... just around the plant room, but looks of it. Twist getting tagged up very heavily there. Didn't get shut down, though. Both of them, Fantasy and Twist, around this B area. Going to move around, pick up that bomb. Steady, slow play. Zolly shuts down Twist. James takes down Vasquez. Quick moving. Fantasy last man standing. Getting tagged up heavily. Picks the bomb up, tries to come around. Needs to back away. He's in a little bit of trouble. It's a 3-on-1 situation for Fantasy. Timer ticking, 26 seconds. Yeah, 3-0 up. This could be the first round for Zatu. It was 13-11 that score. Team Cooler Master versus Yo-Yo Tech B team. If anyone's interested, you can check out the scores and results and standings over at i36.multiplay.co.uk, as well as many news sites that are carrying this tournament. Cardred throwing up a lot of interviews. They are on site. They've got about 5 members, I think, 5 or 6 members here on site. So very much a big presence from Heaven Media. Vasquez with the grenade on Fraser. James working his way through a defence. So Fraser at the moment, the one man down. Andy with a grenade on Jermaine of his own. Vasquez shutting down James, so they're going to be pushing away in towards the A-bomb site. Zolly's coming around the back side of them. Andy being tagged up. That's the scope down. Vasquez taking Andy down, the sniper. Coming around the side. Zolly, oh my word, what are you aiming at, son? Vasquez takes an easy frag there. Bullets whizzing around in cartoon style as he sees the silhouette drawn on the wall by bullets. Not actually hitting anything. Twist taking down Ricks, and that's 4-1 to Team Caller Master. Fail cakes, says Zolly. And I'm inclined to agree. Ooh, see you at hash low skill, says Jermaine. The old bind's coming out here. Why would you be there? Robbie with the scope, shutting down Andy. Zolly tossing out the flash. Smoke as well, sorry. He's going to come around that corner. In fact, he's going to wait for them to come around the corner. Problem is they know he's going to be there. That's an obvious spot. So he does come around. They know he's there. Manages to shut down Vasquez. Nicely done. Is that Robbie? I believe it is. He tags him up. Didn't have enough bullets in the gun, though. Robbie getting tagged up. You can see him. And now he's had to go up those stairs. He's going to be sat ready and waiting for him. If I was Zolly, I'd just say, well, I'm going to leave you up there. Because he can't do any damage up there, really. Comes around the side. Takes down Robbie nicely there. Headshot, would you believe it? Although he didn't aim it for it. Fantasy takes down Zolly. Fraser on a statue. Let's have a look around. Fantasy shutting down James with the AK-47 there. Twist and Jermaine looks like they've worked their way in towards B site. No, Twist making his way in there. Manages to take down Rick quite easily on the stairwell. As Fantasy works his way in. Fraser, last man standing. He's on a statue. Fantasy knows exactly where he is. He's surely going to get shut him down. Trying his best to lead his target, but Fraser's not really falling for it. He's backed away. Taking a lot of fire, and Twist shuts him down. 5-1 the score. So despite the nice fast-paced start there from Zolly, rushing through, didn't manage to top it off with the rest of the team. So let's have a follow of Twist. The ginger man of Team Cooler Master. Played for Tech 9, I believe, I32. It was a stand-in. I think it was for Camis, actually. He might well have been. Zolly gets shut down, trying to rush through street there. Twist was the man that did the damage. Jermaine going down, taking Fraser down, sorry. Following Twist, still going through. James taken down by Jermaine. This is A site. It's going to be cleared out quite easily. Rick's the last man standing for Zatu. And there he is, shut down by Twist. All a little bit too easy for Zatu, really. If you missed any of the matches earlier, then they will be on Quad V on demand. As and when. I guess tomorrow. They've not been taken off this machine yet, so they're certainly not being edited and uploaded. So I couldn't give you a approximate time, but they will all make their way on towards Quad V on demand at some point. Andy going down to Fantasy. Rick being tagged up heavily. Fraser works his way around the corner. James shutting down Fantasy. Fantasy's been causing them problems, as has Vasquez, pushing on this A site. Sticking with Fraser as he works his way to A statue. We'll see if anyone's going to peek around the corner. There's Vasquez. He's the man that's causing them problems. Shutting down Fraser. Rick's going down to Twist as well. Jermaine did go down in that opening exchange, though. James is being tagged up heavily. They know exactly where he is. They're just staring straight at him. He knows where they are. He's completely pinned in a crossfire. Surely he's just going to peek around the corner. There's Robbie. Takes down James. Twist shuts down Zolly. And that's the round. 7-1. So, Zatu, they seem to get maybe the odd early frags. But then they just can't seem to shut it down. They don't seem to be working well as a team. More of a team of individuals. 5 players. They're not closing in on positions. Maybe the comms isn't there. I don't know. But that's just the difference between, you know, your top seeds and your not so top seeds. But they've picked up 3 rounds in this. Robbie does go down. Rick also taking down Twist there. Rick's was the man that's dropped for Zatu at the moment. So 4 on 3. 1 minute 20 on the clock, and they've managed to clear around the side. They're looking to see if they can find. It's going to be a B push, I would have thought. It's where they need to be rotating round. Oh, nicely done from Vasquez. He's actually pulled himself right back, takes down James there from hopping up and down. He knew he had someone around the side. It was Zolly. Zolly shuts him down. Deagle work from Fantasy there, trying to tag down Andy the Scope. Not too sure if he's picked up a frag. Yes, he has. Zolly at the moment leading fragger for Zatu. Got 8 kills. 10 and 11 kills for Twist and Vasquez on Team Cooler Master. Fantasy tagged up very heavily there. But, as is the way with Call of Duty 4, you can just pull them blips back. Zolly takes him down though. Fraser being shut down by Jermaine. Jermaine in trouble himself there, being tagged up heavily. Pushing through. Golden AK-47 against Andy. Takes down Andy. It's down to a 1v1. Zolly versus Jermaine. Zolly certainly top fragger for Zatu. Going to get shut down nicely, and Jermaine pulls it out the bag. Very nicely done. 8-1 the score. Absolute clean skills. And seeing these binds from Team Cooler Master, I can tell you that a certain manager that I know in Team Cooler Master will be having words later. So, Fraser and Andy with the opening grenades there. Fantasy landing one on Zolly as well. Andy, Ricks and Fraser shutting down. James got someone just up behind him. I think he must be Vasquez working his way. No, it's Twist working his way in there. Fraser's with him. Very much fixed and drawn to location, almost like a moth, just drawn straight to it. He didn't notice that position. I mean, his teammate's just been gunned down. He didn't actually look towards it. Really, it's the situational awareness that's the big difference between these players. They know, obviously knowing the map, but knowing what's happened and where those bullets have come from and knowing exactly what is going on the map. That's just the difference at the moment. Andy has decided to switch away from that scope. Instead of just firing at that one fixed position, he should go towards the wall, try and wall bang him. I mean, he's tagging him up. Clearly putting him in trouble, but he's stayed so static. They know exactly where he is. Switches to Deagle. Not going to happen. Teammate comes around. Vasquez shuts him down easily there. And Andy just being led astray by Team Cooler Master. 9-1 the score in the opening attacking round from Team Cooler Master. Don't fancy their chances on the defense. I'm smelling Rustler Burger. Looks like chicken. I think he looks happy. Is that the second Rustler Burger that is actually? I thought you had one earlier. The 3 Rustler Burgers here at I36. Talk about a way to win over the gamers. Give them free food. Oh, that's the way forward. Any sponsors out there looking in the future to try and get their name known at an event, that is how you do it. Robbie with the opening grenade frag. Zolly with the grenade frag on Jermaine. Opening sniper frag. Twist shuts down Rick, so James does work his way through. He's got 2 on him. He's not going to hit either of them. Vasquez with the grenade, then the Deagle. We do laugh, but, you know, it's just what it's like when you come up against these top players. Team Cooler Master with the scare earlier. Obviously, have recovered somewhat after losing to Yo-Yo Tech B team. They're certainly not going to lose this one. 10-1 at the moment, I believe. So they have got that one round, though. Fraser with the opening grenade frag on Twist. Fantasy also going down by Andy there. This is where it works. Zolly with a grenade frag on Jermaine. James taking down Vasquez. Suddenly, Robbie, the last man standing. We could have a team ace, but no. Robbie with a grenade on Andy. Saying, get that out. Good nade round. That's really how you upset the top teams. Get nades on them. They don't like it. They don't like it up on with the nades, I tell you. They call them geek nades or whatever. Can Robbie pull off an ace? That's the question. 5-on-1. No, he can't. James shuts him down in the side. 10-2. They pick up a second round. Maybe Demise would have been Demise versus Fnatic. I don't know. That was another match that some people were saying they wanted to cover. Kevin, if you're watching this from internally, then yes, there will be problems for you. But if you're not, then it's just your stream, I think. Unless anyone else has got problems with the stream, of course. Then let it be known. #V the place to be. It's where Call of Duty 4, CSS, Halo 3, Street Fighter 4, Guitar Hero. It's all going on here. Wii Sports. We had that earlier. Hell, there's DJ competitions over at the Gathering as well on Stream 3. Make your own music and play it on stage with big speakers. That's what Ian and Tosbot are bringing you right now. Andy, Rix, and Fraser remaining for Zatu. Twist, Jermaine, Vasquez, and Robbie for Team Cooler Master. Bomb plant going in from Rix. This is the first attacking round for Zatu. Getting the bomb plant in there. Didn't really go for many bomb plants, Team Cooler Master. They landed a few. Andy with a scope on Jermaine. Vasquez also going down to Fraser there. Suddenly it's a 3-on-2. They have a good defense. Robbie going down to Andy. Andy suddenly picking up more frags than he has in the entire game in one round. Twist comes through. Last man standing. Shut down. And that's the third round to Zatu. Are we seeing the start of an insurge? I don't know. But that was not a bad push, I have to say, from Zatu on A. That was quite a clean push. Good defensive work. Got the rest of the team in there. Are they going to do more of the same? Looks like it. Looks like they're going to go for another A. They need to be careful with this car explosion. Didn't happen. Goes through. Tosses the nade in there. Around the corner. Comes through the smoke. James getting clean in there. Shuts down Jermaine. Twist going down to Zolly. Is he going to go for the bomb plant? Maybe. They've got the whole team in here. Smoke going to go down. Looks like he's going to try and draw towards Robbie. In fact, it was Vasquez. Fraser going down for a team kill from Andy. Not what you needed. Vasquez does get shut down by Rix, though. Zolly going looking for the frag. Shuts down Fantasy. Robbie, the last man standing now. It's a 3-on-1. This is going to be surely another round for Zatu. And suddenly, they seem to have discovered their real game. It's attack, not defense. Where is Robbie? That's the question. He's scoping. He's trying his best to find the frag. He's on top of a car. But now they know where he is, so they know where he's going to come from. Peeking, just caught a glimpse of a head. He's going to try and shut down Andy around that back of that bath. Got tagged up himself. Almost shut down. How he's surviving. There's nothing left of his health there. Switches to Deagle. Takes down Rix. Nicely done. 2-on-1. Trying to work towards it. 19 seconds. 7 seconds to get that defuse. Going to work across. Shuts down Andy nicely. Can he pull the Deagle on Zolly? Zolly, the last man standing, comes around. Nice Deagle. Gets the defuse. What great play from Robbie there. And that is proving why they are in one of the top teams out there. Team Cooler Master. Absolutely fantastic work from their sniper, Robbie. And a really good 3-on-1. And that's what just lets them down. What lets them down there? Some foreign skills. Robbie, the Dutch man that's come here. The little Dutch lad. If you see him in the photos, he's the small one. Used to be in Sample this when we were at Acer Challenge many months ago. James peeking round. Robbie shutting down Andy now. Suddenly getting his scope on. Coming around the side. James takes down Vasquez over at B. This is going to be a B push from Zatu. Defender's clear. Expecting Robbie to come rushing around that side. Taking down. No, he doesn't. Twist shuts down Rix and Zolly. James in a little bit of trouble here. Robbie shuts him down with a Deagle. And Fraser, the man that should have been supporting him, should have got a lot further forward, that's for sure. Manages to take down Twist. And we've got another one coming around the corner. Tries to get the wallbang. Tagged up by Jermaine, though. And it's 12-3. Suddenly, that small part of aggression that Zatu found has disappeared away from themselves. 12-12, says Fraser. Don't worry, boys. We got this covered. James pushes forward. Grenade on car. Andy getting tagged up. I think it was by maybe an opening grenade. I don't know. Smoke goes across. James pushing through. As they work their way into A site once again. They're managing to get in this A site very well, I have to say. And any other team that watches this will be seeing Team Cooler Master's defense and thinking, God, A site just seems a doddle. So bomb plant goes in. Jermaine takes down Andy. Rix, Fraser, and James in defense. 3-on-3. What can they do? Rix is in a very dangerous position defensively there. That's an easy shutdown position. However, he does manage to tag up Twist, and that gives him fair warning that he's coming. Robbie comes around the side, though. Wasn't supported. Jermaine gets taken down by James. 2-on-2. James needs to be careful. Robbie working his way in. He's just took down 3 on his own. Fraser and James. Robbie shuts him down. James, there he is, leaping across. Very nicely done. Robbie is on fire in this match. And that's 13-3, and that is good game, really. Are they going to go all the way? I don't know. Defuse down. Looking at the frags, you can see Zolly at the moment leading for Zatu with 14. 9 kills for James and Rix. 5 apiece for Fraser and Andy. Looking at Team Cooler Master, 18 for Twist, 17 for Robbie, 15 for Vasquez, and 10 apiece for Jermaine and Fantasy. 13-11 is what they're after. They want them to leave. Unfortunately, Team Cooler Master need all the frags they can get. Andy shutting down Jermaine. James works his way through into B. It's the flash coming through. They know he's there. He's on the right-hand side of you, James. You need to look to your right, son. Just caught a glimpse of Robbie, I think it was, in the background as well. There's Robbie shutting down James. Rick's on Twist with a headshot. Zolly tossing out the grenade. And he's going to pass in the side. Nicely worked. Takes down Fantasy. Vasquez taking down Ricks as well. So it's a 2-on-2. Can Zatu close it out? Zolly and Andy. Andy working his way in. Picks up the AK-47 and misses disgracefully onto Robbie there. 14-13 the score then. Team Cooler Master looking pretty strong and confident now. Zatu with their first defeat in the group. Team Cooler Master picking up their second win. Still a long way to go for them to top the group, and I don't think it's going to happen unless Zatu go and beat Yo-Yo Tech. Could certainly make the seedings interesting for tomorrow's knockout stages. Couple of grenade frags there from Vasquez and Robbie, shutting down James and Ricks. Andy going down to Fantasy's headshot. Zolly says it was like an airstrike. Grenades coming in from all over. Fraser, the last man standing for Zatu. Peeking round. Comes around the corner. Fantasy's there, shuts him down. 15-3 the score. As we whittle down the rounds. Remember, all 24 rounds get played in the group stages, which is why we're sticking with it. If you want to check out what's exactly happening in this tournament, check it out, i36.multiplay.co.uk, or check out Cadred or Tech9. I believe they're both covering this tournament. And many interviews on there from many gamers in attendance. It's quite a good layout, I gotta say. You know, obviously Dignitas, Fnatic, Team Cooler Master, Reason Gaming, Speedlink, all here. So, you know, the 5 top teams really that are in Call of Duty 4 at the moment. I'd say Button Bashers are the main ones that were missing. Other than that, I couldn't think of anyone else that should be here. A round picked up there by Zatu. Nicely done. So that's 15-14, but like I say, I really don't know who the favourites are. Who do you think is going to win it, ladies and gentlemen? Get into Hash Quad V and tell us who you think is going to win. Will it be Dignitas? Certainly going to be the big favourite. Speedlink, supposedly ranked number 2. I'm not too confident on that one, but I saw Duffer earlier. You know, we'll see. He's certainly looking like he can hopefully do something. As I choke up. Reason Gaming looking very strong as well. But Fnatic's new lineup, obviously with River coming in as the scope, certainly making them a lot stronger team. And they're pretty relaxed. They're really nice bunch to talk to. We were just talking about Tex. Obviously, Tex 09 come out with 10,000 euros prize money. That's going to be in August or July. Obviously, we were discussing Tex 08. Such good times we had there with the one and only Joe Miller and his umpteen drunken antics that happened over at Tex. It was his 21st birthday, and it really was a mess. That's all I can say. 16-14 here, 4 rounds to go. Zatu versus Team Cooler Master. Team Cooler Master closing it out pretty confidently. Zatu making a B push here this time around. We're here at Quad V. We're going to be having CSS action next. Jay's going to be checking out the Clan Forge, which is HTTPS, I think. No, HTTP//CF. If you're not internally, then you won't see it. Simple as. So you can try that at home. I don't know what kind of website you come up with /CF, but you'll come up with something. It won't be Clan Forge, I can pretty much guarantee it, unless you're here at the event. Vasquez getting tagged up. James getting tagged up. James works his way in there. And comes around, shuts down Ricks. In fact, Robbie shutting down. Jermaine taking down Ricks as well. Whereas the last man standing, shutting down Robbie in the back there. Over at Sniper Building. B Sniper, whatever you want to call it. He's in there. Vasquez and Jermaine just going looking for him. Really playing for rounds. And, well, only a difference of 2 for Team Cooler Master, so this match is very much going to help them. And when you compare it to, say, Dignitas playing a team that was, wasn't exactly bad, they were playing with USPs, and they were winning, absolutely dominating. That's the difference in confidence between these teams, and really the gulf in class, I believe, between Dignitas. I will be gobsmacked if Dignitas are not in the final of this against one of the top 4 seeds. Top 5 seeds, should I say. Actually, no, top 4. Sorry, Team Cooler Master, I don't think are going to reach the final. Maybe I'll be forced to eat my words, but I don't think they're going to make that final. There's those 4 teams ahead of them. And all very much stronger. Fantasy, Vasquez getting frags of their own there. Andy taking down Fantasy, and Jermaine going down as well. As Fraser works his way through in towards A. Once again, they've got into A side very easily on strike. Team Cooler Master, I would check your defenses out here. I don't know how seriously they're playing it, but every single round that I've watched Zatu push on A, they've managed to get in there. Granted, they haven't got the bomb down this time, but they have managed to get in mostly. And Vasquez going down to Fraser there. 17-5 the score now. 2 rounds left. As Jay looks over the schedule to see what is going to be coming up for CSS next.
It's going to be Crack Clan versus, who did I decide it was going to be? Erratic. So we are going to see Mr. Luke Baldrick Cotton and Ben Blizzard Woodward. They're going to be playing for Crack Clan.
Yeah, they're just sat over there, actually.
They're probably already playing by this point, because I believe it was supposed to start at 5:30. So
oh, 6:30, right,
the
okay.
feels eating up my CSS time now. It's not cool.
Yeah, especially when it's nothingness rounds. But anyway, that'll be coming up in just literally a moment's time. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, for Counter-Strike Source will be coming up in a moment. Probably a bit of fun gaming, really, more than serious gaming from Crack Clan, which is, can't be said for most of their teams. They have got some pretty top teams out there. Certainly their Team Fortress 2 team is fantastic, which I'm sure A-Spec, Beta, and Acid Renux will definitely tell you. They are our TF2 team that run the show. 18-15 here, 1 round left, if my mathematics does me correct. This is the final round for Team Cooler Master. 18-5, that's going to do their difference a world of good. And Zatu, well, I think they're going to qualify anyway, because they have those wins on the board. Don't know who they also played, haven't really looked, but only about 2 matches left in the group stages. I think we go to 8 o'clock tonight. I think that's all the group stage matches. I might be wrong. There's 8 groups of, I think, 8 teams, so maybe there will be a few more games, I don't know. Twist coming through, shutting down Fraser. Andy, last man standing for Zatu. Leaps around the side, nearly does himself an injury. What a great shot there on Jermaine. If only you could have done that earlier on. Comes through, does a great twitch shot. Something you'd expect from a top player. At this time, Vasquez comes through, shuts him down.